Scorpio, this is going to be your October love reading. If you guys happen to come across this video, trust that there's a message here for you. This is going to be for sun, moon, and rising signs. We have the Four of Rings. Okay. Cards are already popping up. All right. There's a lot of self-doubt coming in here. Lots of self-doubt. Four of Swords. But also a lot of healing going within. I feel like there's like trying to open up, trying to either, you know, kind of let things kind of flow. But there is still some challenges when it comes to opening up or fully trusting or fully doing something, okay? The Four of Swords energy is telling me is that you've done a lot of healing. This is more of time for yourself. I do see Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through on the bottom with the Hangman and the Justice card in the reverse. So there are certain things here I feel that are needing to be let go, are trying to, it's like letting go of things that no longer serve you, okay? That could be with outside energies, that could be within yourself. Injustice, just feeling that injustice here, feeling like I feel like this has to do with like trust. It has to do with trying to emotionally like trust yourself and others, but still having challenges to do that. But I promise you the Four of Swords is solitude. So when this is more about retreat, to regroup, time apart, or kind of just like focusing on yourself right now, okay? You could be dealing with another water sign here, but let's go ahead and get right into it so we can get more into the reading. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below on YouTube. And then on TikTok, the link is in the description box there. It's XO Charlie Tarot. So let's get right into it, my friends, and see what's happening. All right, for Scorpio. Scorpio, Five of Wands. Emperor energy coming in. Okay. Strength. So you have it. So that's the main thing right now, you guys, is the Strength card in the reverse. It's coming up in the reverse and it's coming up in the challenge. All right. The past is showing long-term commitment, relationships, money, wealth. This is all about like leaving a legacy behind. So it's going towards the big goal. Seven of Pentacles. Judgment. Someone's about to have some type of an awakening or a wake-up call. Oh, Chariot it's all about moving forward or trying to overcome, having this willpower to overcome, but we do have the Devil. So let's see. Very strong connection here, Scorpio. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. Why is that so crooked? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I have to fix it because it's so crooked. Now, I don't know who went through a betrayal, but it feels like you guys could only go up from here. There has been a lot of pain here, okay? Page of Swords is coming in. There's some information about some type of pause or like some message, some curiosity, spying even, I'm getting. Five of Wands. We'll get right into it, okay? So Five of Wands, the Fool. I feel like there's something here where you're not trusting about somebody because they're shown inconsistency, or they feel like this is a reckless energy or someone that's being very foolish here. The Emperor, but it's crazy because there's this energy of someone with the Ten of Coins. Wait a second. So this all has to do about self-doubt, overcoming obstacles. There's challenges here with the Strength card. Leo energy is coming through. Capricorn energy, Cancer energy. It's all coming through right now. Is someone's not expressing something? No. Okay. See, this is so interesting. There's separate energies. It feels very challenging to trust something that's long-term. The Fool is saying that there's a lot of hesitance with somebody here, but somebody here does not feel like that about you. They feel like long-term with you. Wait, this is so confusing. So you guys are both kind of viewing each other. They're viewing you as long-term stability, wealth, family, love, commitment. You're like hesitant. And it could be because of that Ten of Swords and trust. But the Emperor is all about control. It's about, fatherhood, of course, but it's about stability, commitment, loyalty, trying to build a secure partnership with somebody. Okay, there's a lot of like insecurity though, or lack of trust. I keep getting lack of trust with you, with this person. Oh, Nine of Swords. Oh, okay, so this person's in their head. Okay, now it's kind of making sense. Something about work, something about working on something. Okay, this is interesting. I'm getting the reason why you may be hesitant with this energy is because they show inconsistency. So 1 minute it's like 10 of Pentacles, all these things, and then they get in their head. Then they start feeling like they can't do something. That's why I feel like there's so much self-doubt with this situation, with this person. Yeah, because of the mixed emotions. They're unstable a lot. So it makes you feel a bit unstable, but what's holding this together is that hope and that faith, okay, of the possibilities. The Moon. Can we get to that Ten of Pentacles after a heartbreak, betrayal? So it's a lot of you guys, what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is that when you had a relationship or in a relationship that you have a lot of trust issues because of their inconsistency and possibly lies or some type of betrayal that has happened for some of you. So now when it comes to long term, it's like it doesn't feel promised. What's the Seven of Pentacles? This person wants to invest in you though. They have to drop a lot of things though. They need to drop a lot of things. I feel they just think of you as this Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is loving, well on their way, stable, and it kind of like, it's making them feel uneasy. What is that? And this is what's bringing in an awakening. Justice. Hermit. They really need to go within and be honest with themselves with the Justice card and Judgment. This is making a smart judgment call to choose wisely. So their energy is like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? They seem to be in their head about long term. So you're feeling the energy of, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling hesitant. So there's some type of either pattern or some type of signal they're giving to you that's kind of making you very hesitant that something may not, that they may go backsliding on something. The Hermit is telling me that they're trying to learn from their past. They have all the answers within, but when we have like the Hangman and the reverse, there's a lot of delays. There's a lot of decisions that need to be sacrificed for everyone involved. There needs to be surrendering and letting go and looking at things in new perspectives and seeing relationships or the connection, reassess it, right? And see it in a new light. So I feel like somebody here feels like there's some type of injustice on what they want to do. It's like they're kind of not being true to themselves on what they're wanting, but there's a lot of I need a call to be honest about where the relationship stands. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like they want to be honest with you. They want to kind of like see where things are going, or there's something here. Yeah, because there is some plans that may be occurring, but not everything is revealed to you. It's like not somebody has other plans. It just seems like they go back and forth a lot. Death, okay? Queen of Swords. Someone is cutting somebody off in the near future, or already has, with that Death card in the Chariot, due to dishonesty or finding out something. Now, if this is a third party situation or an external thing, someone cut off somebody here. Death usually occurs because things are being kind of forced to let go now, forced to end. And it feels like someone's having a hard time accepting this ending and moving forward. But this Queen of Swords is cut off energy, Scorpio. So I don't know if this is you doing this to the connection, are just somebody is getting cut off, whatever that may be, outside, within this connection or outside of this connection. But it's coming, this death is coming with the Chariot. Okay, what is the Devil? The Queen of Cups, the Magician. So to tell you guys the truth, it feels like some information comes through, something that had to be surrendered or at pause. So some message puts things at a pause, or some new information puts things at a pause. And I feel that there is this very strong relationship you and this person have, which we're going to clarify. But there's a strong choice that's needing to be had too about this connection. Avoidance. Okay. 10 of Swords. It's that energy of you could only go up from here. So whatever happens in the near future, something had to happen or had to end or to bring change into the connection. But I am seeing the Queen of Cups in the reverse, where there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of, you know, feeling a bit overwhelmed because of this Devil. So let me see, because also the Queen of Cups, sorry, that was the trash guy. The Queen of Cups is, okay, trying to move forward, not wanting to fight. Okay. You're not going to fight the Devil. There's something about breaking free from something here where you're moving forward from a lot of issues. So the Devil cannot touch you in the outcome. It's showing that, yes, there's some things that can have a hold on you with the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is very emotional, but also it's like there's some insecurity or some suppression of where things can, you know, affect the connection. But then I feel like whatever happens with the Death card or whatever is going on, and especially if somebody wanting to be honest and communicate, there's a chance for things to move forward. But there's also like the main thing is trust. Okay, if you cannot trust somebody here, it's going to make it harder to grow with that energy. Also, I can see why, because of the Knight of Coins. This person goes back and forth, a lot of mixed signals. But I feel when it comes down to making a actual like stern decision, it's going to have to be from a place of logic than emotion on what's best for the future. So that's a conversation like, hey, we're going to have to leave the past behind, but I'm also going to need you to do this, and like, da, da, da. Or this can be a final decision on what you make with this person as to moving forward. I just don't see things changing until there has to be an honest communication about what's the next goal here and what's being cut off, because the Queen of Swords is very angry and upset and will cut off somebody, and it can lead to you know, a lot of like trying to break free from these toxic cycles, either within a connection, within ourselves, or the other people's, trying to break away from their bad habits. So if that has to help you move forward and end things, then you can, you know, it's showing like, yeah, I'll move forward on my own. Or there's something about trust. I just keep getting trust. If you don't trust this person, then I can see why there may be some things that you know, are not happy about. And to see the Magician too, it's like they're not really expressing everything. And I feel it's has to do with like their up and down emotions. Okay, so we do have secrets. So they did hide something from you. For some of you guys, don't try to make it fit. They still have growing to do. Yeah, something needs to change. I can see myself with you long term. I'm sorry I pushed you away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. One-side relationships, finances are a problem. Can we start over? There has to be a breakthrough for things to end. There needs to be change, a transformation for things to move forward. So if someone's like, I'm sorry for what I did. I do see you long term. I did keep this secret from you. That's why there's no trust right now. But we have to rebuild, and this is how we're going to do it. You know, and this is how we, like, it's a discussion of how are we going to do this, because there's obviously a lot of love here. I'm seeing a lot of love from the King of Cups, and I am seeing a lot of up and down energy on your side, more of emotionally, and their side more of like mentally. It's like they seem a little confused on what the right thing to do is without triggering, because of all the things that happened in the past or happened within the connection. But you guys could be in separation right now. Telepathic bond. Let's get the confessions and then we'll get your advice, okay, you guys? My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my thoughts. It feels like someone could smile on the outside, but we're really thinking a lot in the inside, but not expressing it. And then you feel the energy of like what's shifting, because you can feel the shift, or you felt the shift a lot when you're with this person. I don't know if you're with them now or what, but again, justice there needs to be an honest conversation and and choosing wisely on being kind of realistic on what you want to do moving forward. Okay, and it does show a lot of you guys are like, okay, I don't want to fight. Let's make amends and let's move forward. But this devil, we have to break away from the devil. Change needs to occur. And yeah, this conversation needs to be had. Whoa. You can make a difference. Collective, you guys can make a difference. Okay. Make what you want happen. Yeah, this is all on you. Free will. After I said that, free will follows the step-by-step plan. Gift or windfall. A material abundance, financial improvement. What? Everybody would want to see that card. But yeah, this is like a free will decision. I feel like everybody has free will. And it doesn't mean like it's not destined or anything. It just means like there is a strong connection here. There is love. This is like soulmate contract energy. So it's up to you if you want to move forward, if you can trust somebody again, if you can overcome these challenges with them. Depending on what your situation is, it's not for everyone. Don't try to make it fit. Once again, some energies are like, nope, I'm cutting them off, just like this card, ending it and moving forward. Others of you are okay, things need to change. We have to have this conversation. If this person does become dishonest with you, and I do feel that's where that cutoff energy comes from. If you find out something with that Page of Swords. So if you find yourself finding out something here, and that's where that Queen of Swords energy is going to come from, and that's cut off, and it's like going to feel emotionally, overwhelming, where things can lead because someone just showed you again, like, hey, you're still keeping secrets when we're working on trusting each other. Like, that's where I feel things can really like change there, as in death completely, like endings, and you move forward. Like that was that person's last chance because they kept a secret while you were trying to trust them from the last secret they kept from you, or the last thing they did to you. So that is where I'm like, listen to your intuition, okay? And that conversation needs to be had for sure for a lot of you guys. So I'm gonna leave this here. I hope this message does help and bring some clarity. And if it does in any way, or if it did in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, or follow, and be careful with scammers, especially on TikTok. I will never message you, ever. God bless.